folks, y'all tired of walking MIBs all day long or looking at interface counters that they just seem to run on with each other? How about if you had a switch that could actually notify you if there's a problem via email or via whatever method you choose? I'm Jimmy Ray Purser, your favorite geek at TechWiseTV, no matter what Rob Boyd says, and I'm here to introduce you to your new best friend, Embedded Event Manager. Man, I love this feature. This is probably absolutely one of my favorite features on Cisco products because they take the power of the community and the power of folks like me and you, and they use TCL scripts to actually really mine the network device for a ton of stuff. So first things first, let's take a look over here at the laptop. So I've got a web page up here. It actually goes to the forums.cisco.com where you can find a lot of cool information, and inside of that is actually the EEM scripting community. Now what they do is there's a lot of folks out there like you and me that write scripts in TCL so that we can actually load up to the EEM manager that's inside of our switches and routers that we can actually read these and take action on those. There's some great stuff here too, right? I mean, if you look at the page, I've got VPN detection, I've got diagnostics, network management, capacity planning, some really cool things that really extend the functionality of your device a huge amount, just like TCL was actually designed to do. And now we've got this other little great component inside these devices, EEM, that can really exploit that information and take advantage of it. Let me show you how simple it is to set this stuff up. So one of the things that we got to do is we'll find our favorite script out there, the one we really want to do, grab it off the web. It's in a tarball, so we have to untar it. And then TFTP it up to the switch or router. In this case, I'm going to use a 2811 router. I already went ahead and TFTP'd it up there, and I made an EEM directory so it knows where it's actually living at and where EEM knows where to find that script, right? So in this case, I've got an interface counter script, and let's just go ahead and set this up. Now, the first thing I want to do is actually go to config T mode, and I need to tell the EEM script itself where my email servers are. Now typically all your EEM scripts are going to have some type of email component in them. You know, you can do whatever you want. You can even send them to an SMS server. You want to send yourself a text message, and that works too. So in this case, I'll do environment, and I'm going to tell it what my email server variables are. Now anytime you're doing EEM, up arrow is always going to be your friend because it is a script, and you're going to reuse a lot of the elements and the components that are in here. So I'll do 168.1.9. That's where my email server is. Now I actually need to tell it who it's coming from, so I know when I get an email actually who this is coming from. So from, it'll be the IP address of my router, which will be .1, and then who I want to send it to, which is me, and then I'll give it my IP address to like a NOC management station I may have. Those are typically hard-coded. I'll plug that in there, and now I've actually set up my email component. At this point, I need to set up my triggering components, what will actually make this script run and execute this email and send me a message out. So in this case, I'll do the embedded event manager variable, and I'll type in input underscore errors, because that's really what I want to look for on this interface is my errors. Threshold, make sure I spell that right, 1000, there we go. Up again, we'll do outputs, because when I have an input, I certainly got to have an output. And we'll make that 5,000. And then at this point, all I need to do, and there's a whole bunch of elements in any type of script, I'm just picking the ones I want. I mean, I can take 1, 2, in this case I took 2 inputs and outputs because I want to compare the delta between them. And now all I need to do is register this script with EEM so it actually knows where to find it and the name of it. So in this case, I just type in policy, which is the name actually of the script that I'm going to use. And the one I downloaded is chdc.tcl. And then hit enter, and this will actually register the script with the system, and it will immediately start polling and looking for this. And anytime I have a problem that exceeds any of these thresholds I set, I'll get an email and I'll know it even before I ever look on the switch. How cool is that? In today's mobile world, man, having our switches contact us when there's a problem, that's better than fried chicken. Well, almost. Hey, for more technology you can use from geeks you can trust, go to the URL on your screen, and I'll be looking for y'all there.